This lesson will address the ideas of soft and hard dollars as well as cost avoidance and how to best identify project savings. There are two types of dollar savings we should be aware of. The first is hard dollar savings. This type of savings can be directly connected to the bottom line financial performance of the business and should manifest itself in one of several forms. Revenue growth is growth in volume or margins from sources such as existing or new customers or products. When defining a project, make sure to indicate which groups are targeted and how much revenue is expected. Be careful to not overcount the growth and any related cost savings. Cost savings can be related to a specific product, service, or customer. Cost savings come from a reduction in resources used. Time is only a hard savings if the productivity is used for some new activity. Reducing overhead or other indirect costs could also be direct savings. Productivity improvement is when the same resources generate more output. This can yield significant direct savings, but we must ensure that there is an incremental decrease in resources or increase in throughput. Otherwise, we could not necessarily claim as a direct savings. Recognize that productivity improvements upstream of a bottleneck operation will usually not trickle down to the overall productivity of the process, and therefore would not be a good place to target project resources. Reduced costs of quality resulting from reduction of defective product or services will also yield direct savings. Other potential areas of savings include rework and warranty costs. Cash flow improvement can yield savings through reduction of inventory, reduction of cash receivables through cycle time reduction, more accurate production scheduling, better supplier management, more effective communication, error reduction, and better shipping management. Soft dollar savings cannot be directly connected to the bottom line financial performance, but can represent a business benefit if the organization can manage and track the freed time and resources in an effective manner. Improved cycle times yield soft dollar savings in time or capacity when the time or capacity savings cannot be traced to a measurable reduction in resources or revenue increase. These soft dollars savings could be transformed into hard savings if it can be traced back to the financial performance of the business. The same argument can be made for freed up time in engineering, sales, service, or other overhead human resource, such as material handling, billing process, or order fulfillment. Cost avoidance is a type of indirect savings and should be avoided by the business. They typically have no impact because they are derived from a financial benefit or event that never occurred. Organizations can ultimately save their way into bankruptcy by spending too much time and effort tracking these savings. Remember what happened to Enron. Such a basis for savings is a house of cards and can easily collapse. Some types of indirect savings that can be pursued, but carefully, include the elimination of planned added labor or equipment, foregoing a capital expenditure through process or organizational improvements, or keeping customers who would have otherwise been lost through process improvements are other examples. So how do we identify and implement project savings? These steps can help to bring your savings initiatives to reality. First, build a strong team. Make sure your team contains members from all levels of the organization and individuals who are open to change. Next, bring your team and stakeholders together to understand the process you wish to improve. Once you reach agreement on the current state of the desired list of changes to be made, you will be in a great place to capitalize on your opportunities. Brainstorm solutions for the opportunities. Not every idea will be perfect, but good ideas will move the ball forward. This is what you want. An incremental change today is better than a perfect change down the road that may never come. Prioritize the opportunities based on their financial benefit to the business, as well as ease of implementation. Break your team into smaller groups and assign each to an opportunity. The approach of divide and conquer can work well and position team members where their strengths can best benefit the initiative. Create a detailed project plan. Have regular meetings to check your progress. Always be prepared to measure, redefine, and readjust as issues arise.